man who guarantees the Bulldogs plenty of points is about to start, and he does that now. Halligan starts the first qualifying final, and Westley comes back. Price was there. He's in the side.
The fact that now that Craig Polamauta's not there, he's been protecting his centres in defence in recent weeks, has meant an adjustment in the Canterbury side. And Canberra are quick to find that out.
Terry Lamb has been... Well, it's not Terry Lamb, but it's Darren Britt. This is for not letting the player to his feet to play the ball, and they'll take the shot. 17 metres out. He's only just off centre. He has hooked it. It's hit the post, come back into the field of play, and Dean Pay takes it out to the 20. That's how close they are. Blindside. Daly got it away. Stewart puts the kick in, and Silver consummately there to take it back.
Touch judge has come in from the far side. He's seen something in the back plate. He raced in there.
Well, this is obviously something to do with Canterbury offending, because the touch judges let the attacking side have all the opportunity.
Yeah, early in the play there, when Canberra fell on the loose ball, they spread immediately to Halligan's wing. Laurie Daly unhanded to Boyle and then went to go around him to receive the pass, but John Timu, I believe, held on to him, and this is what the penalty before.
Well, here he comes from 29 out. Oh, nowhere near it, David Furner. Silver.
Oh, great tackle.
What a tackle.
David Boyle, unbelievable stuff. There was no way known he could make a tackle one-on-one against Rod Silver there and keep him in the in-goal area. And somehow, sheer strength and determination, he has done so. An enormous play.
Clyde. The big man got it away. Walters on the halfway line. Penalty, this time to the Bulldogs.
Well, the game's been all Canberra up to this point. Canterbury, good kick and chase, set of six defence there. Now they get the opportunity to settle down, put the ball out, come in with a good set of six.
Oh, well, they might opt the goal now.
Halligan from 40 metres out, and that is rare. Mullins loses his footing. Gillies wraps him up. Furner. Parcelled up by Gillies again. And the penalty goes to Canberra. It's against Simon Gillies. Let the aggression run a little bit too long.
Plenty of feeling out there between these two sides. I think Canterbury still embarrassed from last year's grand final defeat, 36-12 at the hands of Canberra. They wouldn't have forgotten that. Simon Gillies has had a great first stanza, plenty of good defence, a great tackle on Mullins a few minutes ago to save a try.
They played at Parramatta Stadium this year in round 6, these two clubs.
Oh,
Parramatta and Canberra won 16-6. Now a mistake by Canberra.
Mitch Newton in 28 is on for the Bulldogs. Darren Britt is off. Dean Pay, tackle 39 out, 40 out, opponent's line.
Pay's head hit the ground heavily. Newton now in jumper 28. 33 metres away from the Canberra line. The long ball finds Lamb. Then Polamautta, and he goes through an opening. The centres came up quickly. Silver, now Terry Lamb, he scores. He is a magician. Best support player in rugby league.
And he proves it every week. Some bad defence by Canberra out wide allowed Craig Polamautta to slice through. They've gone wide. That's Polamautta now. As he throws dummy with freeze play there. This player has stayed with his outside man. The inside man didn't have the pace. And as play continues, straight through Polamautta. Beat a couple of despairing dives. Rod Silver back up on the inside. The big step to beat Daly, and a beautiful around the corner pass to Terry Lamb.
There's more drama here for Canberra.
Now Croker has been sent to the bin for 10 minutes. Well, Daryl Halligan has no trouble with those. and Canterbury Bankstown lead Canberra 6-0 after 25 minutes. 25 metres out from Canberra's line. Out with Dimmick, he dummies for Lamb, he kicks out wide, he's looking for Dallas, the bounce has beaten Mullins! The bounce has beaten Mullins! I think it's a try! It is! It's a try! To Canterbury Bankstown!
Well, the kick was so successful for them last week. Why not try it again? And Jim Dimmick, who put one on for Matt Ryan last week, has found open space. Ken Nagus has shown no urgency in this game whatsoever. Mullins was beaten by the bounce. Simon Gillies, who's just worked the joint down all afternoon, gets a rare try, but a sweet one.
A nice kick by Dimmick. A bad bounce for Canberra. Let me tell you, no cover defence whatsoever back on the inside. He was on his pat there, Brett Mullins, and Gillies, he's had a great game for the Doggies.
In rugby league, that doesn't look too bad, but it's just outside. So, Canterbury Bankstown leading Canberra 10-0. He scored at the 32nd minute. Terry Lamb scored a classic rugby league try at the 24th minute. Hetherington promotes. Silva advances, then unloads. Lamb supports and unloads. Newton gives. Polomata pushes on. Smith across. Ryan puts it on the boot inside the 20-metre line. And Canberra's Noah Nandruku perilously close to the sideline. Passes ordinarily.
That's Kroger back on now, so they're back to their full complement, the Raiders.
Long ball from Lamb for Polomata and Smith and Ryan. And now Dallas, he kicks into the centre. Lamb is after it. The bounce, oh, a save. A save by Nandruku.
Yeah, great save, but trouble for Canterbury with Brett Dallas. As soon as he kicked that football, he's gone to ground, clutching it, a knee or a hamstring. Just watch him. Watch him now, and he's dropping out of the race.
Well, it's a save there, but with two minutes left on the clock, it'll be a save for just a short period of time. Well, it's just got a little bit of a hit around the head there from Brett Mullins. It didn't appear too much.
10-0, 1.5 on the clock. Lamb, he goes for it, he gets it. Another point. Sterling read it. And Terry Lamb provided it. 11-0 now.
Yes, well, they didn't go for the try only a minute before the half-time. That's a little point for them. The Bulldogs nearly caught the football. 11-0, great lead for the Doggies at half-time.
18 metres out now. They come on the blind side. Stewart inside for Furner. Furner for Mullins. Mullins, he's over. Here they come. Here comes the Raiders.
Well, they made a mistake the first time they got possession in this half. They have it at this end of the field. Stewart going the blind. As we freeze play there, what he has done by coming across here is deliberately open something up on the inside. These players are decoys out here. As play continues, he invariably finds David Furner. A little bit of lazy defence there. A couple of players reacting too late. Jim Dimmick didn't realise there was trouble until it was too late. And a little bit of space up the middle is always going to be exploited by the likes of Furner and Mullins.
This is the Raiders we all know. Pet play there from the Raiders. And the Bulldogs' defence didn't move up both sides of the ruck.
David Furner. His third kick at goal. That looks better. Furner gets the goal. 11-6 the score. Still the Bulldogs. Lamb is at first receiver. He's with it. Holds it back and floats it wide. Oh, how easy! What a beautiful pass! Oh, Terry! Why retire now?
Forget the field goal. Run the ball on the last tackle. Throw a cut-out pass. Have a look at the outside defence. Lamb shapes the pass, throws it out. We freeze it there. This player came in and that allowed Timu on the outside. It was just one misreading as play continues. And it was open spaces for John Timu.
Callaghan It doesn't look too bad. It's there. Another 2 points for Canterbury. 17-6. 1 hour of the game gone. I'll tell you what, they are broad shoulders. Lamb turns it in. Dean Pay, the enforcer. He dealt out plenty in the first half. Now, was there a marker? He's penalised Ricky Stewart. Will put the Sydney Bulldogs out of the reach of Canberra if he raises the flags here. 18 metres out, 18 off centre, and the flags are up. Halligan sends the Bulldogs 19-6.
Tremendous feeling to come into these big games and everyone riding you off and knowing in your own heart that you can win the game and win it well. Having been involved with Canterbury a number of years, you could just sense that today they really believe they could win. You don't beat Canberra unless you believe you can.
Phil Levi has Daly on his right, but he runs into the shoulder of Rod Silver. Silver had Daly and Phil Levi to contend with, and he met that and came out on top. Price intercepts for Canterbury. Palomauta's on his left. Gillies, he's going to get number 2. Gillies scores again.
And no more deserving player in the paddock. The face of the Canberra Raiders tells it all. The face of the Bulldogs tells another story. Great stuff by the Bulldogs. Magnificent performance by them today. And Simon Gillies, what a game he's had. On hand to score that last try as Price took the intercept.
He's chased absolutely everything this afternoon, Simon Gillies. He's done a lot of tackles, but some of his important plays have been away from the football, and great to see young Stephen Price involved here. He has lost no cast at all with the people he's been out there with this afternoon. A youngster from Toowoomba, spent a lot of time in the lower grades at the Bulldogs, had some doubts whether he was going to go on and make it. From this afternoon's performance, this won't be the first semi-final he'll be involved in.
It was a try for the defence from Canterbury. Coming up with a loose pass, being able to run it back, Canberra, all the energy gone, no chase. Simon Gillies said last week he could have been a marathon runner. He'd have run that all the way back to Belmore if they'd have let him, just to keep the football.
A great finish for Simon Gillies. And the conversion successful from Daryl Halligan. The Sydney Bulldogs are in the grand final. They've won the grand final 6 times. They've lost it 7. They get another opportunity, number 14. 25-6.